The world is filled with a unique array of vegetables that you likely didn't know about. On this episode, we bring you the top 10 vegetables you've never heard of, part 2. Number 10. Lemon drop pepper. Being a member of the capsicum or hot pepper family, the lemon drop pepper gets its name from its lemony flavor and appearance. Being small in size, about the length of a jalapeno or smaller, this pepper is 6 times hotter than one. This high-yielding plant can produce up to 100 peppers in a season. It takes around 80 days from flower to ripe fruit. It can be grown in a wide range of climates. Dating back to 400 BC, on the western slopes of the Andes Mountains in Peru, the Ají Limo chili pepper, as it's also called, was named after the region of Lima. Tasting sweet, peppery with hints of citrus, this pepper is hot and delicious. This claim is debatable to some people though, as some find it to taste like soap. For those who enjoy the taste, they must endure the sharp spike of heat this pepper unleashes, which quickly diminishes, leaving the lemony, almost habanero-like taste in its wake, clocking in between 15,000 and 30,000 Scoville. Be careful when handling these, don't touch your eyes. Being high in vitamin C and A, as well as minerals like iron, potassium, and magnesium, this pepper also offers a boost to the metabolism from the heat it produces, offering beneficial antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. This pepper is an ideal ingredient for homemade hot sauces. The lemon flavor gives a nice balance to the sauce and adds depth. Found in salsas, sauces, savory and traditional Peruvian dishes, the lemon drop pepper, while typically yellow, can ripen to a purple, orange, or red color. Being a fairly easy pepper to cross-pollinate with, who knows, maybe we'll see a new hot pepper emerge that comes from the lemon drop pepper. Number 9. Orange cauliflower. Not coming from a dye, this orange-tinted cauliflower gets its color from antioxidant anthocyanin, which can also be found in red cabbage. Sometimes called cheddar cauliflower, this variety was discovered in 1970 in Canada. After being shipped over to Cornell University to agricultural scientists, many years of crossbreeding were required before it became available for commercial production. The orange color is a genetic mutation allowing beta-carotene to be held in the plant in excess amounts. Offering 25% more vitamin A than a normal white cauliflower, this colored variety chops, crumbles, cooks, and eats the same way. Slight differences in taste arise, adding a mildly sweet and creamy experience to the cauliflower. Found at local farmers markets and on Amazon, link is in the description, this cauliflower is most commonly found during the fall months. A perfectly ripe one will have uniform color. If it's spotty and patchy, better to take a pass. Number 8. Egyptian loofah fruit. Originating from South and Southeast Asia, this weird vegetable is known for being a sponge. Going by the names of gourd sponge, Egyptian cucumber, Vietnamese loofah, this isn't the only loofah fruit out there. This one, being a smooth variety, has adopted other names such as smooth loofah, rag gourd, vegetable sponge, and dish rag gourd. Appetizing. Measuring about a foot long, this vine-grown vegetable should be consumed when it is young, as old mature ones are tough and fibrous. Even while young, it has a soft, leathery-like texture that's almost one of a lizard. This vegetable weighs and is about the same size as a zucchini, but doesn't have the same rigidity as one. The inside is very soft and spongy, just as with the zucchini. Both the peel and the inside can be consumed, although with the loofah, you probably want to steam it first. The taste is mild and simple like a zucchini, but the texture is much like eating a sponge. It is also commonly found in Chinese grocery stores where it's called mo up. This vegetable is a great addition to a stir-fry or curry dish. It's basically added density that has fiber and nutrients, and it absorbs whatever flavors in the dish. Offering an ample source of B vitamins, vitamin C, A, and K, as well as magnesium, potassium, zinc, iron, and phosphorus, this veggie helps reduce arthritis and diabetes, treat anemia, improve skin health, and improves brain function. Not bad. In Israel, artistic mosaics of this bath sponge vegetable have been immortalized in churches. The sponge itself is described as being semi-coarse, offering good durability. Number 7. Lemon cucumber. Coming from the Middle East during the 16th century, the softball-sized cucumber is most popularly found in India today. Other names this veggie goes by are apple cucumber, garden lemon, dasake, and budamkaya. They taste crisp, fresh, and refreshing with plenty of juice. While there's some websites that say this cucumber offers no lemon flavor, I have to disagree. I find it to taste like a 50-50 mix of a cucumber and a lemon, making it my favorite vegetables in the garden. In fact, as I put this video together, I'm eating lemon cucumber. Have you tried this veggie? What do you think? Share your thoughts down below. Introduced into the United States in the 1900s, it's most commonly used in fresh green salads, pesto, pea and zucchini salads, and tofu salads. In India, it's a typical ingredient in soups, dal, chutney, and dosa avakaya. They pair well with tomatoes, carrots, herbs, citrus, summer squash, and vinegar. A healthy source of antioxidants, vitamin C, K, potassium, calcium, and fiber, the lemon cucumber is known in India for its cooling effect on the body, being ideal in the hot, sweltering sun. Number 6. Horseradish. A staple of the ancient Greeks and Egyptians, horseradish originated from Eastern Europe. Brought to America in the 1800s by settlers, this root vegetable is commonly grown in Europe and the United States. Collinsville, Illinois is the major commercial producer of horseradish, which features an international horseradish festival every year. Horseradish is a large root grown underground that once becomes established is very difficult to remove from the garden. Its massive leaves can grow over to a foot wide and a couple feet long, which will create a lot of shade where grown, offering a hot and pungent taste when whole. After shredded and crushed or ground, it becomes much more pleasant to consume. Vinegar also removes the pungent heat of horseradish. The taste is very complex, having an initial wave of earthy heat, which is followed by a delicate sweetness. This strong flavor goes well in savory dishes and not your morning smoothie. If you've been to a Japanese restaurant, you've more than likely tried horseradish. You know that green paste that comes with your sushi roll they call wasabi? That's actually green tinted horseradish. Wasabi shares similar properties to horseradish, but has a much less aggressive bite to it. Requiring unique, very wet growing conditions, wasabi has a high price point to produce, where horseradish grows like a weed. Only high-end Japanese restaurants in North America and authentic Japanese restaurants in Japan serve real wasabi. High in vitamin C and fiber, this root vegetable is low in fat and available year-round, with its peak seasons being in spring and late fall. This root has medicinal properties that have been used for hundreds of years. Helping to treat arthritis, kidney stones, sinus infection, and coughs, this root can also be used to soothe indigestion and as an aphrodisiac. The ancient Greeks and Egyptians used it as a cure-all for intestinal worms, gout, scurvy, food poisoning, tuberculosis, colic, and rheumatism. Number 5. Birdhouse gourd. Originating from southern Africa, this gourd is also called calabash, bottle gourd, white flowering gourd, long melon, New Guinea bean, and Tasmania bean. Gourds were one of the first cultivated plants not for consumption, but the containers they offer. Bottle gourds have been carried across Africa to Asia, Europe, and the Americas as humans migrated across the planet. The calabash gourd is unrelated to the calabash tree, which yields fruits that can be used to make utensils, containers, and musical instruments as well. It's believed a wide variety of bottle gourds drifted across the ocean to other continents around 10,000 years ago. This vine-grown veggie produces multiple gourds per plant that take around 4 months to grow. It has a mild flavor much like a summer squash and cucumber, but with a more firm texture. Young birdhouse gourd has light green smooth skin with white flesh inside. They can be harvested young for consumption or mature as a vestibule. In Africa, they're used to collect and store palm wine, as well as to make a kora, which is a 21-string musical instrument. The calabash comes in a variety of shapes and sizes, including large and round, bottle-shaped, and long and slim. They're used in curries, stir-fries, soups, stuffed and baked or toasted, or added to sushi rolls as kampyo, a marinated dried strip of calabash. This low-calorie food contains vitamin C, zinc, iron, calcium, folate, B vitamins, and fiber, which helps aid in digestion. Most commonly juiced, the liquid is full of nutrition and is said to help regulate blood sugar levels. It's important to note, if the juice of the bottle gourd is bitter tasting, it's likely containing toxins which can cause ulcers, digestive tract issues, and even death. Number 4. Paris Market Round Carrot. This early Persian market-type carrot is instantly recognizable by its round shape. Popular in France, this carrot is like an upgraded version of the 19th century French heirlooms that would only yield carrots that are 1 to 2 inches in diameter. At full size, the Paris Market round carrot will measure around half a foot in diameter. Favored for its taste, these round carrots pack a lot of sweetness to them. Like other varieties of carrots, they don't grow well in heavy clay soil. Breathable, well-draining black soil is best for these carrots, but they can also be grown in containers. Ripening in 50 to 70 days, these unique carrots don't transplant well and need to be direct sow into the ground. Good companion plants to go along with them are onions, garlic, leeks, chives, rosemary, sage, and tomatoes, providing a potent source of beta-carotene, vitamin C, K, E, A, folate, zinc, iron, phosphorus, sodium, calcium, niacin, and vitamin B6. The Paris market also has a long list of health benefits, offering reduced risk of breast and colon cancer, improved eye and oral health, lower blood pressure, a boost to immunity, reduced risk of stroke and aiding in digestion, controlling diabetes, and regulating blood cholesterol. Not bad for a little round carrot. Number 3. Black nightshade berries. Early native tribes, being the Cherokee, Iroquois, and Costanan Indians, used this plant and berry as a crucial supply of food and natural medicine. Considered to be a toxic, poisonous weed in some parts of the world, or a staple food source in others, this berry is sometimes confused with the deadly nightshade berry, which offers an unpleasant, toxic, hallucinogenic experience. Being a bushy plant up to 3 feet or 1 meter that will die away after a few seasons, the black nightshade will produce purple flowers that will turn into purple fruit that will be the size of your fingernail when fully ripe. While purple on the outside, the inside is green and juicy with a lot of pulp. Tasting like a mix of a tomato, a tomatillo, and a blueberry, this fruit or vegetable, depending on what you consider members of the nightshade family to be, has unique complex flavor. Both the berries and the greens are edible as long as they're ripe. Used in both savory and sweet applications, the black nightshade berry is a nice addition to stir-fries, curries, chili, lasagnas, soups, stews, and even jams, preserves, and pie fillings. When juiced, not only does their purple color, but their flavor tends to dominate, overtaking the nasty taste of many greens, making an ideal addition to green juices. They're also a welcome addition to a banana smoothie, adding a unique flavor that isn't overwhelmingly tomato tasting. Both the leaves and berries are used in a number of traditional medicines, offering relief from depression, scarlet fever, skin issues, and toothaches. Number 2. Cucamelon. Home to Mexico and Central America, the cucamelon is more commonly known for its Spanish name, spandita, or little watermelon. Growing to the size of a grape, this veggie grows on a thin climbing vine, protruding off of it every half a foot, offering a very crisp bite to get to the inside of it. It's like eating a cucumber that has a more interesting flavor to it. Inside there are a few seeds and some soft flesh, but the eating experience isn't as soft and watery as a cucumber because of their size. Found at farmers markets and my backyard, the cucamelon isn't common, but their seeds are available online. So between April and May, this plant shouldn't be put in the ground until after the last frost. 80 days until ready, this plant needs a steady supply of water to properly fruit. Added to salads, eaten raw off the vine, cooked, juiced, added to cocktails and pickled, this little veggie pairs well with tomatoes, chilies, garlic, fennel, watermelon, honeydew, and cilantro. Providing a high source of vitamin K, C, E, and fiber, the cucamelon is a healthy addition to any diet. Cucamelon is also high in lycopene, an antioxidant shown to improve the heart, and beta-carotene, which is great for maintaining skin and eye health. Number 1. Maize morado. Dating back to the Incan Empire in 3000 to 2500 BC, this purple corn originated in the mid-altitude region of Peru. Spreading across the coast up to the Andes Mountains, the Incan Empire used this corn for making natural dyes and beverages like chica morado, a purple corn and pineapple-based drink that was consumed fresh or fermented into an alcohol. Used as a colorful addition to salads, tostadas, sautés, boiled or grilled, purple corn can be juiced or used to make sweet or savory baked goods. Dried corn kernels are also ground and made into tortillas and chips. Maize morado, or coulis corn as it's also called, is a tasty variety of corn that is packed full of nutrition. The phytonutrients, phenolic acids, and flavonoids all present in this corn offer anti-inflammatory properties and help prevent weight gain. The anthocyanins give it its deep, rich purple color, which is also an indicator of its antioxidants, such as other dark foods like blueberries, red cabbage, and black nightshade berries. Have you ever tried any of these vegetables before? Maybe you want to grow some in your garden. We've linked up seed listings for all of these in the description below.